who Tamar Braxton was.
I didn't know, I'll be honest, Carlos.
Was it love at first sight? Things took a turn after Queen's Court aired, and then we started to see more social media fodder between you and Tamar.
That's why I don't want Tamar in my business. She meddles way too much.
Tamar Braxton living legend at this point, because she is a vocal powerhouse and worth more than what she puts herself through in these relationships. Tamar Braxton was dating this white man above us. This white man looked like a swindler from John.
Oh my God! These sisters have been through more ups and downs than a roller coaster at Six Flags. Toni, the eldest, has always been the family's rock. You know, that friend who's always got their life together while everyone else is a hot mess? Yeah, that's Toni. But even rocks can crack under pressure, and honey, Tamar's been bringing the pressure. Now Tamar? Oh, Tamar. She's like that one friend we all have who's always in some kind of drama. You love her, but sometimes you just want to shake her and say, girl, what are you doing? Well, it looks like Toni's finally reached that point. For years, Toni's been trying to keep the peace in the Braxton family. It's like she's been juggling flaming torches while walking a tightrope. Impressive, but girl, that's gotta be exhausting. And Tamar? She's been the one throwing more torches into the mix. But here's the tea, Toni's finally had enough. She's speaking out against Tamar's constant attacks on their family. It's like watching your favorite reality show, but it's all too real. Now let's rewind a bit and talk about Tamar's latest escapade. Buckle up because this ride is bumpier than a dirt road in a thunderstorm. So Tamar met this guy, J.R. Robinson, on a reality show called Queen's Court. And get this, they got engaged after less than a month. I mean, I've had leftovers in my fridge longer than that relationship. Red flags? Honey, it was a whole red parade. At first, some people thought it was cute, you know, that whole when you know thing. But faster than you can say prenup, things started going south. Turns out JR isn't exactly Prince Charming. His baby mama, yep, there's a baby mama, spilled some serious tea. She said he's got a weird fetish for black women, calls himself light-skinned milk chocolate, and tags himself as the minority within the minority. I mean, what in the Rachel Dolezal is going on here? But wait, it gets worse. This baby mama, and there's more than one by the way, says JR is a straight-up predator. She claims he's obsessed with biracial babies because it feeds his ego and helps him feel accepted in the black community. Yikes on bikes. Tamar tried to play it cool, acting like JR's kids were her own. But honey, you can't fake a family. JR's got 4 baby mamas, and let me tell you, they are not members of the Tamar Braxton fan club. The drama hit fever pitch when one of the baby mamas went off on Tamar for playing stepmom. It was like watching a tennis match, but instead of balls, they were slinging insults back and forth. Just when you thought it couldn't get messier, JR pulled the ultimate jerk move. He dumped Tamar on social media. Can you believe the audacity? Tamar found out she was single at the same time as the rest of us. Talk about a public breakup. JR posted this whole spiel about needing to focus on positive energy and being a better person. Yeah, right. And I'm the Queen of England. Poor Tamar was blindsided. And to make matters worse, this happened right when her home and car got vandalized. Talk about kicking someone when they're down. Tamar poured her heart out on Instagram, talking about how she was trying to find her tribe in a new city and how JR was the one person she trusted. And then boom, car vandalized, relationship over, all in the same hour. It's like the universe was playing a cruel joke on her. But hold on to your wigs, because this story takes more turns than a soap opera marathon. JR, being the class act that he is, didn't waste any time moving on. Before Tamar's tears had even dried, he was already cozying up to Tommy Lee from Love and Hip Hop. The audacity. Tamar, Love and Hip Hop, wasn't about to let that slide. She ran back to JR faster than I run to the fridge during commercial breaks. And of course, she had to let everyone know about it. She even threw shade at Tommy during one of her concerts. But Tommy wasn't having it. She clapped back hard, spilling all the tea about how JR had been telling her all of Tamar's business. And we're talking embarrassing stuff, besties. The kind of stuff you wouldn't even tell your diary. Now, you'd think after all this drama, Tamar would run for the hills. But nope, there are rumors flying around that she might have secretly married JR. I mean, at this point, why not add a secret wedding to the mix, right? With all this going on, Tamar decided to take a break from social media. And honestly, it's about time. She's been on a wilder ride than a mechanical bull at a country bar, especially since her split from her ex-husband. Remember that whole reality show spinoff? Yeah, those were simpler times. But just when we thought Tamar was going to lay low, she decided to go nuclear. With the new series The Braxton premiering on WV, Tamar hit up social media to air all the dirty laundry. And when I say all, I mean all. All. She called her family awful and toxic. She talked about needing treatment and praying for her life and marriage to be saved. It was like watching a train wreck in slow motion. You want to look away, but you just can't. Tamar even confirmed what we all suspected. She's back on the market, despite posting lovey-dovey pics with JR just days before. She made it clear things had taken a turn. She called JR her husband, wait what? And said he and her children saved her life. But in the same breath, she's mad at her life and says her family is toxic. It's like emotional whiplash. And then, just like that, Tamar deleted her social media accounts. It was like she dropped a bomb and then ran for cover. Now, calling your family toxic is a pretty serious accusation. But if you've been keeping up with the Braxtons, and honestly, who hasn't, you know this isn't exactly new territory. Remember when they went on Ayanla's Fix My Life? That was messier than a toddler eating spaghetti. With their new reality show documenting the aftermath of losing their sister Tracy, things are more intense than ever. It's like they're trying to heal while also picking at old wounds. But let's be real for a second. Tamar's habit of running to social media every time she's upset isn't exactly healthy. Sure, we all love the tea, but sometimes it's better to work things out privately. I mean, every time she posts, it's like throwing gasoline on a fire that's already out of control. Just when we thought Tamar was taking a much-needed break from social media, she pulls a 180 faster than a pop star changing outfits mid-concert. She hopped back on Instagram with a new post basically saying, "Psych, I didn't mean it." Girl, what? She posted this whole reel clarifying that she's still Mrs. Robinson and that her new album is bringing a network back from the dead. Like yesterday, she was all tears and tantrums saying her marriage to Jeremy Robinson was over and her family was trash. Today, she's mad that people actually paid attention. Make it make sense. Tamar's out here saying that when she posts something positive, no one cares, but when she's in her feelings, the internet goes wild. Well, duh, Tamar. Maybe it's because you air your dirty laundry for everyone to see and then act surprised when people react. It's like setting off fireworks and then being shocked when people look up at the sky. She's also talking about how Jeremy has been her rock and the best person in her life, and how the internet just wants to see her fall apart. But sis, you're the one posting the drama. Like, who asked you to go off about your family in the first place? And now you're mad that people are invested? Girl, please. Honestly, this is just Tamar being Tamar, always looking for attention and playing games with her fans' emotions. And don't get it twisted, Tamar. It's not that people don't want to see you succeed. If you were out here breaking records and making moves, we'd all be cheering you on. But when you're constantly stirring the pot and dragging your own family through the mud, people are going to talk. At this point, it's all just antics for attention, and it's getting old. Fans are over it too. They're calling her out, saying she's the one that's toxic with her narcissistic self. One fan even said, "Don't want to take blame for nothing. Until you figure out that you're the problem, you'll never fix it, ma'am." Ouch! Another fan added, "She is mentally unstable. Please lock her up. Her mental illness is a threat to all men." Now, that might be taking it a bit far, but you can't deny that Tamar's behavior is concerning. Someone else chimed in with, "For all the talent, there is something off balance here. I wish her well and I wish her healing. She just may need to be out of the public eye for a while and definitely off social media." And honestly, that might be the best advice yet. Look, we all love Tamar. She's talented, she's entertaining, and when she's on, she's on. But this constant drama, the back and forth, the family feuds, it's exhausting. And not just for us, but for her too. Maybe it's time for Tamar to step back, take a real break, not just a 24-hour social media hiatus, and focus on healing. Because at the end of the day, all the fame, all the attention, all the drama, it's not worth sacrificing your peace and your relationships. So, what do you think, besties? Is Tamar just being Tamar, or is it time for her to make some real changes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more piping hot tea. Until next time, bye!